It's over broke, baby. Welcome to episode 3. Is this 3? Yes, we're on 3. Okay, yeah, we're having fun over here. Welcome back to episode 3, or welcome to episode 3 of Ho for Broke. My name is Isaac Hofer. This is our podcast, and we just want to have fun. We talk about things going on, and we're just stupid. This is really what's going on here, is what's going on, and I hope you join us for the ride. We are like at the end of 2024. I almost said 2023. I'm like a year behind right now. Like I said, stupid. And we are ending 2024. How many of you listen to Spotify? Because I love Spotify. I pay for premium though, so that's probably why I like it so much. I try not to be a peasant. I say that. No, there's definitely lots of things that I'm like, I need to get like YouTube Premium. Those ads are too much. Yeah, not sponsored. But if you want to, throw some ads our way. But my wrap-up thing just popped up. And I was actually really surprised this year. Maybe I didn't listen to music the way I thought I did this year, I guess. Because my top 5 artists, okay, When the Clock Strikes, which they're like a punk rock band, skater punk, I think is what some of it's called. And I got a friend in that band. He's the lead singer. He plays the bass for them. And, you know, I love their music. And they're my number 1. So, Daniel Baisden, if you're watching this, Steven, you guys watching this, you're my number 1. Okay? And I hope I'm number 1 in your hearts. I know I'm not. Number 2 was Imagine Dragons. I didn't think Imagine Dragons... The intrusive thoughts are coming in. Imagine Dragons. Nothing there. But Imagine Dragons. No, just kidding. I think Believer, honestly. Believer. They did one with like they did a version of that song with Wiz Khalifa. I think. I hope I'm not being racist right now. Please solve my racism. Yeah, Jamie, Donovan, David, good old Dylan. I think it's Wiz Khalifa. Is it Wiz? Is it Wiz? Is it Wiz? Is Wizzy in it? I could be so wrong. Oh man, it's definitely on my playlist. Like I have the song. My number 3 is Queen, which that one kind of surprised me. I love Queen. Dang. Man.
It was Lil Wayne.
What the heck?
Lil Wayne.
I can't believe it. I'm so racist. Oh, man. I tried so hard. No, man. I end the year can't tell people apart, man. Man. Queen. Queen was my 3rd one.
Tell me about your infatuation with Queen.
Okay, listen. Starts back all the way to my childhood.
Wait, set it up.
Okay. I don't even know how to say that word. My infatuation with Queen. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Sorry, no, I could do it. I could do a different way. Like,
I'm obsessed with
girl, I am so upset. My infatuation. I just broke my knee. We're gonna need to like. The intrusive thoughts are winning this one. We need to put like a mic underneath the table, so every time I like shift around, yeah, like at my ankles or my cankles and then my kneecaps and all that stuff. We definitely need to put one around my neck. Like you probably noticed, I have a really long neck. I could be a yeah, I'm a snake. Shine Down was number 4.
you didn't tell me about your infatuation.
Oh crap, my bad. Dang. I'm racist, I'm retarded, I'm all of them. I'm all the R words today. At least those 2. Queen, anyway. I love Queen. I grew up listening to Queen. So much so, like I got like so obsessed with them. There was one time I took a piece of paper and I wrote all the songs I could think of by Queen, and there's like 30 something on there. It was Gucci, and in fact, I was listening to Queen this week, so I don't know if that affected anything. But when they were live in Wembley in like '85 or '86, they just had the whole show by themselves. Yeah, yeah, like I don't know if they might have officially released it, but I've been listening to like because you can catch it on YouTube. But I've been listening to this on Spotify. Thankfully, they've got it on Spotify, and such a good concert. I love Queen. Freddie Mercury, keep up the good work. You're doing so good right now. Hope you're alive and well and healthy. He's dead, by the way, people. So that's where that joke is coming from. Love you, love you, Freddie. But yeah, I love Queen. And so but I didn't even listen to them that much this year, so I don't even know why they're on here. But I love you. Shinedown's number 4. Shinedown. Moonshine. I know, just kidding. Shinedown, they're like a rock band. If you've heard the song, I think it's called Last Chance. Tell my mother, tell my father.
Okay.
This is, yeah. This is the best I can. Ooh. I wasn't made for this. Yeah, let's leave it to the guy who gets paid for this, actually. My bad. My fault. That ain't me. And number 5 is Michael Jackson. I know. Yeah. Man. Michael.
That's a very
Mr. Michael.
like spontaneous list. Like nothing really. It goes from rock. It goes from punk.
Yeah, to like alternative rock, to like a stadium / classic rock.
Emo to
Yeah, to
pop, king of pop.
man. And then my top songs are like really weird too. For some reason, as I was watching the story thing, it said this was your top song. You played it like 36 times this year, like since whatever, July, whatever. Set Fire to the Rain by Adele is my first song on there. It is a good one. Now, why I listened to it 36 times this year, I have no clue. I didn't even know I did that. It was a phase of just that one song over and over on repeat, according to Spotify. I was very surprised to see that. I thought it was going to be a different song. All Star by Smash Mouth. That was a good one. That one's number 2, and I didn't even listen to that one that much this year. Now, one that doesn't surprise me on here is Let Her Go by Passenger. Yeah. And the sun starts snow. I actually used to hate that song back when it came out in like 2012 or something like that. Because I was like, this dude sounds like a woman. He sounds like a girl. Huh? You heard it here first. Isaac hates women. No. I was like, man, this guy just sounds a little too girly. And I was like, yeah, I don't like this song. But then later in the years and stuff, I've even been playing it on bass too. Like I picked up my bass again and playing it. It's a fun song to play. It's a really good song. One that surprises me on here is Riptide by Vance Joy. That's number 4. And I don't even think I've even listened to that song this much this year. But Spotify knows. And then Enter Sandman by Metallica is my last one. What a bunch of songs that are like my top 5. Because the top 4 are at least like some form of pop song. Like some type of pop song. Or made by a pop artist. Last one is just a grunge heavy metal anthem by Metallica. I think they did that in like 1990 or 91 off the Black Album. Such a good song. Now, one group and songs I'm like really surprised to not see on here. I've been listening to a bunch of Slipknot. So much Slipknot. I don't know if you could tell that I like Dang it. I stroked again. And I love Slipknot. I'm really surprised that they're not on here because I listen to them a lot. I love all their songs, most of their songs. And I'm surprised that Psychosocial's not on here. Love Psychosocial. Like, I'm actually probably going to listen to that on the way home today. So if I get into a car crash or a car accident because I was headbanging too hard, then my car's going to bang my head, then I'm going to be in the hospital, and I'm not going to be okay. I really hope that that actually happens. Maybe I'll just listen to Selena Gomez on the way home. Maybe I'll just listen to something more mild. Maybe like Set Fire to the Rain or something like that. I might listen to that one. It's a good song. I want to know what your at the end of the year wrap up, your end of the year wrap up thing for Spotify is, because it's mine was a little wild. It was definitely not what I was expecting it to be. Did you have any surprises on yours? Because I was very. I don't know what this is going to sound like. Not me just assaulting the microphone as soon as Dylan puts the thingy thing on. The thing, I don't know what it's called. What? Why? Why is it called that? Why is it a pop filter? I want to pop. I really should put like a warning on the video that just says, warning, stupidity coming your way. Yeah, warning, nothing of value is actually coming out of this. But I definitely want to know what your Spotify end of the year wrap thing looks like. And it is crazy to say that this is the end of the year. This is the end of 2024 right now. We are about to hop into 2025. And do you do like the New Year's resolutions? I used to as a kid, but over the years, I'm like, this is something I want to do, but if I don't do it, yeah, I'm not going to kill myself over it. Like, I'm not going to like really beat myself up for it. Like, I mean, one thing I would like to do is like, definitely work out a lot more. Because if I go into the gym at least 3 times, then I've done it at least 2 more times than I have in 2024. So, I mean, yeah, I could get that done real quick. I don't even have to work out. I could just like get into the gym and like, wow, and then leave. Like that's all I gotta do. That'll be good. That'll be a resolution made. How many people actually follow through on their resolutions? Because it's like a dose of like motivation. You're inspired. You're pumped. You want to go do it, and then like February comes around and you're like, yeah, no way, not actually doing it. I want to know what your resolutions are. I think some of my resolutions might be, we want to get the podcast, going and getting bigger, drawing in more audience and just having fun. We don't want to like super produce this. We just want to have fun with what we're doing and just covering more topics and just having tons and tons of fun. Let's see. I think I want to grow like an extra set of arms this next year. I think is something I want to do because I really can't hold much in these hands. My tiny little hands can't hold much. Like a different 2 sets of arms maybe like detachable ones. Maybe the power to levitate this year. That'd be pretty cool. Especially when I'm sleeping and someone comes into my room, I will freak them out. Freak them out while I'm laying horizontally and I'm just floating. It's been done before. Maybe I just gotta focus. I wasn't expecting you out of all of my crap that I've been spewing at. That's not the one I expected you to call me out on. We just want to do a lot this next year. And just make sure that we're really honing our craft. And we just want to make sure that you are enjoying Ho for Broke. And if you are, why don't you go ahead and just hit that sub button, hit like on it, because we are going to get this out. Now, I'm going to have a few predictions for what's going to happen in 2025. Now, I don't know what exactly is going to happen. I think I should like put out like some form of technology that is going to get made because we're making advances and stuff. How about a hoverboard with no wheels? Okay, can we have that? A hoverboard with no wheels, please? Because I remember when the hoverboard came out and we're like, oh, cool hoverboard, but it's got wheels. It's pretty much a Segway without the Paul Blart handles in the middle of it. Like I can't. That's pretty much what it is. You just lean. I want a real hoverboard this year. So people that do science and technology and make really good pasta, please, hoverboard, please, this year. Yeah, and let's see. Yes, yeah, let's talk about that. So there's talks about getting like TikTok is getting banned. Now, I don't totally know what everything has been said. I don't know if they've given it a date or they're just talking about it right now, but TikTok is at least in the TikToks about getting banned. And I that was clever. Thank you. I think thank you. Thank you so much. I you know, I'm not the biggest fan of TikTok. Of course, we got clips of this show on TikTok, and it's getting good traction for sure. But I'm not the biggest fan. You won't catch me on TikTok. I'm only on TikTok just to watch how Hofer Broke is doing. Now, I think there's a good replacement for TikTok. You have a donkey in the house? That's what that was. I think there's a great replacement. Now, kids, I need you to listen up. Kids, get closer to the screen because this is definitely before your time, and I feel like everyone kind of knows what I'm talking about. This was kind of TikTok before TikTok. Let's bring back Vine, dude. Let's bring back Vine because it made a lot of people. A lot of people are famous because of Vine, and they only had 6 seconds to be funny. And that takes a lot, and they're so classic too. Like you younger viewers, you probably heard of Hurricane Katrina, more like Hurricane Tortilla. That's fine. Or a potato flew around my room, and all the fun ones. And like one I really remember is like Watermelon. Let's bring that back because 6 seconds to be funny, and these things got so many views. Let's bring that back. I'm not gonna be missing TikTok really. It's crazy for someone my age to say that. I'm not really gonna miss TikTok. I'll be okay. I don't get on it as like anyway, just for Hofer Broke. But like I said, I don't totally know what the talks are about, but it definitely was an issue in like the Republican primaries for the presidency. They're like, "What are you gonna do about TikTok?" And everyone's like, "Ban it! We're gonna get it banned. We're gonna buy it or something." Yeah, they're gonna do something with it. But bring back the Vine. Come on, people, say it with me now. Do it for the Vine. Don't make me do it. I forgot about that part. Don't make me do it. Do it for the Vine. Don't make me do it. And so many good clips from Vine. I think one of them was like, "Hey, I'm a lesbian. I thought you were American." Like, just stupid stuff. And if Vine makes a comeback, you best believe you're going to see us on Vine. We are going to be there. So we'll see what happens. I think TikTok is going to be replaced in 2025. At least in America. I think it's going to be replaced. What? Yeah. Like every 4 years, like big changes happen. Didn't TikTok used to be like Musical.ly or something like that? Man, I remember when my brother was making videos on Musical.ly, I was like, "This is stupid. This app is nothing. This is a nothing app." Then it turned into TikTok. We're like, "Okay, well, this is of course like the most popular thing around right now." That is crazy stuff. I think it's going to get replaced, and I'm hoping it gets replaced. Honestly, bring back Vine. Let's do it for the Vine. And as we leave 2024, there's been some odd things going on, especially in New Jersey. So New Jersey, I feel like this happens like every so often where we just freak out about aliens. So there are some videos and like reports and stuff of aliens in New Jersey, like just UFOs in the sky. And I feel like this was planned. The reason why I say this was planned is because if you go into the United States and who has the goofiest accent, you want this to take place in Jersey. You want to go to New Jersey because you got these people with their cell phones out there like, "What is that?" I can't even do a Jersey accent. What do they sound like again? I know they're silly. Yeah, I'm all khakis. Wait, is there a difference between New York and New Jersey? Yes. Well, if you're from either of those places, I'm not sorry. How about New Mexico? Do they talk like that in New Mexico? Are you sure? Because, I mean, New Jersey, New York, New Mexico, New Hampshire, new podcast, Hofer Broke. Hey, how you doing? Just kidding. But this is definitely the best place for this to happen. We were watching some of the clips from it, and yeah, these guys, like people in New Jersey, they don't know they have silly accents. They don't know that. They don't know they're funny. I was trying to make Dylan laugh. He just took the biggest gulp of water known to mankind. He was gulping back there. Gulping like the big gulp from 7-Eleven. Was that bringing back things, Dylan? Like bringing, we don't have 7-Eleven where we live. We have Casey's. Yeah, I work for Casey's. I do. Lots of crazy things. Listen up. If I had a hat, it'd be going sideways right now or backwards. Like we're about to get serious. So I work for Casey's, and I used to do overnights at a. Like I don't work at the store anymore, but I used to work overnights at a store that did overnights. Man, we need more cops where I live. We need more police because it was just crackhead after crackhead coming in, and I've never had to like call the cops before, but I've had to call the cops so many times just working for Casey's. And I love Casey's. Like I like working for them. It's fun. I get to do, things that I like and love. It's just I'm glad I don't have to see all these crackheads come in anymore, man. We have to ban a few people. There's a guy that came in on a bike. Pretty sure he fell off of it. Did I laugh? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I did. I'm trying to think of all the crazy things that happened overnight. There's like 2 weeks for sure, like in a row, someone went in and blew up the bathroom, and dude, and like, I almost called like a hospital. Like, hey, I'm about to send you this picture. Is this person okay? Like, do I need to send them to you? Like, I have plenty of DNA here. That's disgusting. I got plenty of them still here with us. Yeah, disgusting. I think I even had to YouTube a few things like, hey, what do I need to do here? And it was overnights too, so there'd be times where no one's coming in, or so by the time I try to go in there and clean all that stuff up, people are just coming in and I can't do my job. Man, why is everyone grocery shopping at a gas station 2:00 in the morning? Why do you need all those beef jerky sticks? I know. That breaks my heart. If we're talking about things that are heartbreaking, Walmart's not 24 hours anymore. We used to just go in there and just walk. That was the mall. Where we live, let me tell you, toilet paper forts, at least at Walmart, they were toilet paper forts. Then we took those home during 2020. I'm not going to mention the word. I won't do it here. But we know what I'm talking about. Why did everyone freak out? They're like, oh no, toilet paper, we need them. And then the companies are like, dude wipes. Dude wipes. Those are interesting. It's basically baby wipes for dudes. I think those are the ones I have. Man, that's a good joke. Do you eat them? Like, you're wiping something with them. Like, I feel like that's like just a suggestion, just use them to wipe. Yeah, you just eat them, and then it passes through, and it comes out, and yeah, it cleans on the way out. Why are you rubbing stuff on your butt? We really need like the professionals to figure this out. Has Dr. Phil talked about this? Man, it's definitely a missed opportunity. I went. So speaking of Dr. Phil, I went to like this Christmas thing not too long ago with my mom and my stepdad, and they have a lodge at this church. Or there's a different place that they call the lodge, and they just go to it. Don't worry, we're not Masons, we're Baptist. And they go up. They have this lodge, and I've never been there before. And I go, and I'm like, whoa, is this where Dr. Phil sends all the bad kids? This is the ranch. This is the ranch. Where bad baby at? Where bad baby at? I'm about to catch her outside, and I'm about to swing. I just said I'm about to swing on a girl, man. What has this episode been? Yeah, I know, canceled. I've got Lil Wayne and man, I about said Lil Jon. I about just made it worse. Yeah. Wait. What a failure this has been so far. And yeah, I was like, wow, this is where they send all the bad kids. and I never go with my mom and my stepdad anywhere, and so I went with them. This was my idea, and I felt like it was a very elaborate setup to get me there. I was like, "Where's Philip? Where is Philip? Where is the doctor?" I think it's Philip. Well, Doctor Philip. Maybe it's Feliz Navidad. Maybe that's his whole name, Felipe. We're culturally appropriating Dr. Phil right now, getting this man in trouble, getting him canceled. Man, he's one of my favorite actors, you know? Dr. Phil. One of my favorite actors. I about said he was in Austin Powers. He wasn't in Austin Powers. But he was in a Scary Movie. I'm not going to talk about that too much here. Me and my cousins grew up with that stuff. We grew up watching things that we should have not been growing up watching. Like we watched Scary Movie 1, 2, and 3. The Wayans brothers ruined us when we were kids. Austin Powers 1, 2, 3. Austin Powers is like my spirit animal. My spirit animal is British, but actually Canadian, but really good at Scottish accents. and so I had Dylan watch Austin Powers one time. Dylan, what was your thoughts on Austin Powers? Oh, yeah, he's getting his mic. He's about to let us know He's about to let us know how the plot was, his favorite person in the movie, that he was glad that he watched it with me. Dylan's about to let us know. Oh, you don't think so? Yeah, we can at least get like subtitles or something. Yeah, let me know, Dylan.
Austin Powers
Quit yelling at me.
is the worst.
What? What is this?
Worst movie
Not where I thought this was going.
I watched the first one,
Uh-huh.
and I think I watched. Did I watch the second one with you?
I think we were going to at one point, but I don't think we ever did.
Okay. All I know is the third one got spoiled, so that's why I refused to watch it.
Oh man.
And the one who spoiled it is on camera. I think if you spoil a new movie, like if it's still in theaters, that should be a fine.
I agree with you. Now keep in mind my defense. This is like 20 years old. but I do agree. If you're like spoiling movies and stuff, and I feel like I'm pretty good about not spoiling movies. No,
I think you just get really excited.
I do. I get super excited, and I'm like, oh wait, you haven't seen this yet, and I have to decide if it's like a big plot point or not.
And you know I watch movies, so you're like, I gotta tell Dylan.
Yeah, I gotta tell Dylan. I have to tell.
Remember I'm married.
Yeah, you have to go watch like those.
I have to wait till they're out.
Yeah, we'll say streaming. No! Yeah, we'll say that. Dylan and I still have to watch a movie. One that came out this year was Smile 2.
Yes.
Dylan and I we loved the first Smile. Or at least it's important to us anyway. Like we liked it. I don't know if loved is the right word, but it was definitely important to us. And that's what... Core memory. We watched that at Dylan's first apartment when he came to where we are. I can't dox us or whatever, but we watched it. Yeah, don't come. There's no telling where we made it here. Maybe we're in the negatives on subscribers. Maybe they're like, yeah, no, this is too much for me. They saw the episode the last episode where we're talking about like the CEO and all that. Yeah, no, they left. They're gone. But for the one guy that's still here, appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for still hanging out. Yeah. Dylan's doing such a good job. He's watching his hard work and watching his mess of a friend just sitting in a chair, just talking, just doing his thing. Yeah, we still need to watch Smile 2. For those who've seen it, give the most accurate explanation of it without spoiling it. And then give the most inaccurate explanation of the movie within the comments.
The best advertisement.
Yeah, the best advertisement. Dude, yeah, like for the first movie, I think they did it for the second one too.
Just not as crazy.
Yeah, not as much. Like it wasn't as much of a phenomena. Yeah, like it must have been really good, and it's based off of short films too, or at least one short film from this director. Such a good movie. Such a good movie. And I will say, I did watch it without Dylan. I did, and I had to apologize to this man. Then we watched Terrifier. Yeah. That one kind of messed me up too. We were like, what is this movie? What is going on? Did you see how much?
What would I look up?
I would say profit or gross, maybe. Yeah, maybe profit margin or box office, like made, whatever. Because I imagine that first one made a lot of movie, but I think the second one made a lot of movie too, or made a lot of movie. Man, made a lot of money, a lot of money, a lot of dough. It was really good. $100 million, dude. That first one. Yeah, because they probably made a lot of money. Yeah, 101 million. It probably didn't cost a whole lot to make. They really only had like one real CGI thing going on in there. I'm only thinking of like the demon coming out at the end. Yeah, like, well, that and then that girl's neck, whose neck is probably about as long as mine, doing this.
Cost $17 million to make.
Yo, that's so good. That's so good. I think Smile 2's out of theaters now. Do you wanna see how much like the comparison is on that? Smile. That's crazy. That's such a good movie. We love Smile. Could be. Yeah, because this one, they weren't too crazy with like effects and stuff. It's a good movie. Love Smile so much. We love the franchise.
Box office numbers made about $38 million more.
Yeah, because that's really what decides what they actually made. Because the money that went into it and what they made afterwards. Such a good movie. The girl that plays the main character, good for you. Good for you. She did really good. It's a good movie. Fun times. Dang. And they're about to make a lot of money when they make this third one. I don't think it's
Third one?
not yet. I don't know if they've even announced it. But like the first movie and the second movie, they set up for like a sequel or like for a third movie. I think Austin Powers should get the Smile Curse. You think how crazy that would be? Or I think Joe Biden has like outlived the Smile Curse. Like he still has it. And the Smile Curse is like, okay, we're in office. We're here. We are here. I feel like there's too many people that could get the Smile Curse. I feel like I should be one of them. No, I shouldn't be one of them. No, I want to live. I don't have to kill people. I don't want. The camera died, and I will say everything that happened within that time. People busted in Dylan's house, and we're like, we got swatted, and they came in here all dressed like hot dogs for whatever reason.
Actually, no, we got squatted. They squatted us.
Yeah, they came in, they just pooped all over the place. Is that what squatted is? What?
They put us on their shoulders.
Dang. My bad. I apologize for my stupidity. Well, we're here. We're at the end. If you stuck with us all the way, I am so sorry. I apologize. But thanks for being here with us. Do all the YouTube stuff. Sub, like, comment. Let us know your favorite part. The part that was the funniest to you. Let us know more on these topics. Yes, yeah, and add your top songs. Were you surprised? Were you not surprised? And just thanks for being here. And I hope that you join us for next episode for Christmas. And I hope you join us for Ho for Broke. This Ho for Broke, baby!